Today I'll be giving you a demonstration of the Lenovo ThinkServer Pre-Sales Advisor Android app, and we'll be demoing it on a 10-inch Android tablet. So if I just launch the application from the home screen, the first page that loads is the home page, and this is split into three slices. You've got the Browse ThinkServer range, you have the featured products, and you also have the Your Solutions slice. Within the Browse ThinkServer range slice, we have links to the Browse Models and Families page, and to this page we have 4 links. We've got rack servers, tower, network storage and direct storage. We also have a link to the accessories and services page, and also a link to the competitor matching page, which allows you to search for models and families via a competitor model. In the featured products slice, these are the currently featured products on the app, and it's currently split up into ThinkServer and Enterprise Storage. We can tab between these groups like so. We can also slide this. And the final slice was Your Solutions, and currently, as we're a public user, there is simply a login prompt indicating that if you did log in, you'll then be able to see your saved configurations and solutions. Back up to the top of the page, we have the top action bar, which will be present on every page of the app. And within this we have the search functionality, so we can perform a search for a product from anywhere within the application, and also an overflow icon, which gives a few more links to settings, tools, and also the login form. So this indicates we can log in from any page within the application. So if I tap login now, we're greeted with the login form, and it's pre-populated with distributor user details. I'll tap login. The page will then reload with the logged in details of the selected user, and you'll see that now in the Your Solutions panel, this user's solutions have loaded. And also, to give you an idea of the adaptable layouts, I'll rotate this page. And you can see the page reloads, but the layout is altered to cater for the wide display of the landscape orientation. So these 2 tiles have moved up to the right. We also have room for 4 tiles on the featured panel now, and also the Your Solutions grid has changed to a 3-column grid layout. I'll just rotate back to portrait, and we'll demo in portrait orientation. So the first page I'll go into is the Browse Families and Models page. If I tap on rack servers, this navigates to the Browse page with rack servers pre-selected. This gives some information about the rack servers group and also the list of families within this group. And if I open up the filter pane from the right, like so, you can also tap on a particular family within this list. So if I tap on the RS140, this will then load with just the RS140 family tile, and also below this you'll have a list of models associated with this family. We have this tab structure here. We have primary tabs, so we can see all of the models or simply just focus models, and then within this group we have sub-tabs. On this tab we have all, and also 1U rack. So if I wanted to just see the models that are 1U rack, I can tap there, and these are just the 1U rack models. So by tapping one of these model tiles we can navigate to the model details, and also if we tap the family tile at the top we can navigate to the family details. So we'll go into that page. So this is the family summary page. We have an image gallery for this family at the top, and lower down we have a description and also a short version of the technical specification here, the at a glance info. We have some options here. We can navigate to its compatible options, its features, and also the full technical specification. And we also have these slices here. We have the list of models again, which we saw on the last page, and we have competitive analysis and also the resources slice. I'll show you a sub page from here. If I tap on technical specification, this gives us the full technical specification of this family, and I can navigate back to the summary by tapping back. And also if I scroll this models list, I can find a model that I want to navigate to. And by tapping on one of these, this takes us to the model details page. Very similar to the family summary page, although you can see the top area, we don't have the image gallery, we just have the model image, and also we have pricing on this page. And as I logged in as a distributor user, we have 3 prices, the primary one being the C price in large green here. And also this model is a focus model, it has this flag, so this message has appeared in green, and other models may have similar flags in amber or yellow, or they may not have one at all. And the rest of the page is similar to the family page, although we don't have the model slice as we're on the model page. Now if the user wanted to configure this model, there's a configure button here and also in the bottom action bar. So if I tap on configure, this then takes us to the configurator. So this is the model we're configuring and also the base prices, and below this we have a list of options available for this configuration, all split up into subcategories. And I can scroll this list to see all of the categories available. If I open up the filter pane on this page, you can see there are jump to links here. This will allow the user to jump down this full list to a particular category rather than scrolling manually. And if I just use this view switcher here to change it from all categories to single, you can see the user has the choice to view a single category one at a time. And if I open the filter pane and use it now, this will simply change the visible category on the left. And I'll switch back to the all categories list for the rest of this demo. So if I just show you the different input types available on particular parts, here we have text boxes, and further down you can see some parts have checkboxes, and further down still there's an example on this list of a spinner or a drop down. So you can see there's different input types depending on the group, and also you can see some categories have included items, and these are indicated here, and they just show the pre-selected selections against those which are uneditable. So you can see there's a 1 there, but it's uneditable, and up here on this processor it's checked but it's disabled, which means the user can't remove that from the configuration. So if I just make a selection on one of these, I'll tap into this text box and I'll tap 1. You can see that the quantity is updated, the prices also update as you make selections. I'll make another selection. You can see the prices update, and if the user wants to see a quick summary of their current selections, there's a link up here called selections. If I tap that, you see a little pop-up appears, and this has all of the included items as well as the manually added items I've just added, and these have remove icons beside them. So if I want to quickly remove those from my current build, I can do so by tapping that. If I close that pop-up, you can see the selections have gone back down to 0 and the prices have updated. Now to give you an example of the validation on this, I know that if I type 9 into this field, close the keyboard, this will trigger the validation error. So it's indicated to us that the memory capacity has been exceeded because of our last selection, and then the user can go to the selection, update it accordingly, and the error will go away once the validation has deemed it fixed. So at any point when the user is happy with their current configuration, they can tap on the review summary link. This will take them to the summary section of this configurator page, and this just limits the view to the included items and the selected items. So this is where the user can look at their configuration, look at the total pricing, and once they're happy they can tap save, and if they're logged in they can save that to a solution, or if they're a public user they can then send that on to a dealer. Okay, that's everything I'd like to demo today. Thank you very much.